Good morning, everybody. Today, our topic is network security threats. Network security threats. In this, first one, virus. Second one, root security. In this third one, and the fourth one. In this fifth one, skill injection. And another one is first we are discussing this seven. After we are seven, and this. That one is man in the middle. And this first one is virus. Means the common security threats is virus, rogue security software, Trojan, adware and malware, phishing, and rootkit SQL injection. These are the common threats. First, we are discussing one by one. First one is virus. Virus. It is a program. This program developed by one software engineer or hacker. Now, if this virus is entered in computer, if virus is entered in computer, that time it is steal data and passwords. And this virus also have one special feature. It is uh, it is transferred from one computer to another computer. For example, this virus is Means this computer is affected by virus. In this computer have some other clients information. Means for example, mail accounts, mail IDs. So using that mail ID, this virus is spread to other computers also. Virus is a program. It is spread one computer to another computer. And what is the main function of virus means? It is steal data, passwords. Sometimes it is damaging your software or stored data, or sometimes it is also damaging your operating system. Virus. This is the first one, virus. It is a one program. Virus is nothing but a one program. This program is developed by one software engineer, means hacker. Hacker also one software expert programmer, and he is developing that virus. And this virus is transferred one computer to another computer by email attachments. Or if you are installing any new program from internet, that time this virus is entering into your computer by that program. Second one is rogue security. For example, when we are using our computer, that time immediately we are receiving one pop-up message. What is the message? Is in your computer, your antivirus is not working properly, and your computer is infected by some virus. If you want delete that virus, please update your antivirus or you install my antivirus software. This type of message we are seeing generally in when we are working with computer. So that time we are thinking actually we are generally 90% we are using antivirus. It is downloaded from internet. So when we are installing that antivirus, means piracy antivirus, it is every time it is scanning properly, but we are thinking it is working properly and it is detecting that virus, but it is not working properly. And same time, this hacker is giving one pop-up message in your computer, no antivirus. In your computer affected by some virus. If you want to clean that virus, you install my antivirus, and it is giving that antivirus free of cost. Sometimes it is offer that antivirus little bit of amount, means a cheap cost. Immediately we are tempting and we are downloading that. Actually, main target of that person target is he is injecting, he is inserting virus to your computer. So here, actually, you are using only outdated antivirus. That is the one reason. Or you are using genuine antivirus, but you are not updating. Actually, if you are using genuine antivirus without our permission, every time it is automatically updating. If you are receiving this type of pop-up message, means you are using genuine antivirus, and every time it is updating automatically. But sometimes this type of pop-up message is coming, so that time you are don't tempt and don't click on that pop-up message. Here now, then we are click on that antivirus. Now we are installing that antivirus, free of cost antivirus. Immediately it is still steal your data, personal data, and your passwords, and your credit card number also. Actually, here we are thinking on installing one antivirus software from internet free of cost. But the main target of that program is it is enter into your computer and it is steal your personal data. Sometimes it is deleting also your personal data. Deleting also your personal data, and it is also steal your passwords, and it is also steal your credit card number also. So this is a one type of threat. Rogue security software means they say this is the antivirus in your computer is affected by virus. If you install this my antivirus, the time it is removing virus from your computer. It is this message sent by that person. Immediately we are tempting and we are installing that. But immediately the antivirus means name is antivirus, but internally it is steal your personal data. Sometimes deleting your personal files, and sometimes it is steal your passwords, and it is also steal your credit card numbers, and it is also steal your what is that mail address. Means in your mail you have some you are maintaining some group. It is also steal that mail addresses. This is one type of threat. This type of threat is coming from free software, antivirus software. This is the rogue one. This is also one type of virus. When we are installing some software, actually this Trojan is coming with trusted software. Trusted software. Trusted software means I am not purchasing this software from authorized person. I am not I am not downloading this software from authorized website. I am depending on other third-party websites. I am downloading this software. For example, if I want Photoshop, or I want another one is Maya or 3D Max. So these softwares all are is proprietary softwares. If you want Photoshop means you pay something. If you want Maya software, you pay something. If you want 3D Max, you pay something. But third-party companies are providing these softwares free of cost. Means here Photoshop is Adobe company. Adobe is the proprietary of this Photoshop. Now I am downloading this software from other third party. So that time when you are downloading this Photoshop, that time this Trojan is come with this Photoshop. So that time if you are installing this Photoshop without your permission, this Trojan is enter into your computer. And here this Trojan is damaged. If Trojan is means your computer is affected with Trojan, that time this Trojan is damaged data files, and it is also damaged application application and system files. It is also steal your passwords and your credit card number. Credit card number means when we are downloading some software from third-party sites, that then this Trojan is come with that software. When we are installing that software, automatically Trojan is entered to our computer, and it is damaging data files. It is damaging application files and sometimes system files. It is also steal our passwords and credit card numbers also. This is the one type of threat, Trojan horse. Fourth one is add or market. Hardware and market. Actually, uh, here in internet, many third parties is providing free of application software. For example, you want some application software. Simple example. Example purpose, I am taking mobile phone. So, if we are using Android, example purpose, I am taking mobile phone. If we are using Android phone, so this Android phone, in this Android phone, Google Play Store have number of application softwares, and that applications developed by other third-party companies. Means, for example, if you are purchasing Samsung or Sony or what is that HTC phone. So here your Samsung mobile company is not providing that application software. Sony company is not providing. Means when you are purchasing Android OS based mobile phone, that company Samsung or Sony or HTC, that time that Samsung mobile coming with Android OS, but it is not providing much more application software. That time you are depending on that Google Play Store. In this Google Play Store, third-party companies is providing that software free of cost. Means here that software is not provided by your mobile phone manufacturer. That software is not developed by your Android OS. So Google also not providing that software. That software is provided by third-party company. Now we are discussing how that company is providing that software free of cost. For example, here one company developing mobile phone application software. So that purpose, company MD or owner. This owner is appointing, for example, 60 employees. How many? 60 employees. And these 60 employees per month average salary. For example, if here I am taking average salary is 50,000. How much? 1, 2, 3, 4. lakh for 30 lakh. And that MD is taking on building rental basis, means building rent per month. For example, the building rent per month, for example, 50,000, and current bill, how much per month? For example, 20,000, and internal office staff. The total is spent, for example, 1 lakh. 1 lakh. Now total how much? 30 plus this is 31 and 31 lakh 70,000 per month. And that software means here this MD is giving on time ready to develop that software within 6 months. Means developing purpose, this employee is taking 6 months. Means now you multiply this much of the amount with 6 months. 6. How much amount? Here, that software develop purpose, this owner is spent this much of amount. After that owner is giving this software to people free of cost. What is the benefit of this owner? Here in Google Play Store, many applications is available. That application is developed by some of software employees. That employees recruited by one owner, one software company owner. That owner is providing salary to this 60 employees, and that owner is renting one building for this software company purpose, and is paying current bill and everything up to 6 months. Means that software developing purpose, it is taking approximately, for example, 6 months. So in this 6 months, they spend some lakhs of rupees. After, this owner is giving that software to people free of cost. What is the benefit of this owner? Means nowadays, every businessman is thinking, if I am investing 100 rupees, that time I am earning, means I want to profit extra 100 rupees. Means what is investment is 100. Profit is in 100 means he is investing 100 and he wants return 200 rupees. That is the every businessman thinking. But here, this person is spend some lakhs of rupees and he is giving to people, means customers free of cost. What is the benefit? What is the benefit here? Here, this is an example of adware. Here, when you are installing that free software in your mobile or in your computer, that time it is still your personal details and browsing data, details, and when you are installing this free application software in your mobile, that time installation time it is asking, if you want to install this application software in your mobile, you give permission to access your photos. In next step, it is asking, you give permission to access your personal data. You give permission to access your memory storage device, whatever. You give permission to access your phone number, contact list. If you are accepting this all terms, that time only that application software is installed in your mobile. Means you are giving legally permission to that person. Means that person taking permission from you legally access your total mobile entire data. Means that person accessing your mobile contacts, that person accessing your phone internal storage, whatever is stored in that, it is accessing entire photos, videos, and whatever is available in that storage. Means memory card or your internal that phone memory is have authority to access the total details. Means here now today you are browsing some websites. Immediately next hour or tomorrow you are receiving some pop-up ads related to that content. For example, today you are browsing bike related websites. Means today you are accessing Honda website and you are checking what are the latest models in Honda, and you are checking Bajaj also, you are checking TVS also. Immediately this software is checking today this customer is which websites is browsing. Immediately that information sent to local market. Local market nearby your place have some shops, means showrooms, Honda showroom and TVS showroom, and that showroom person immediately giving one pop-up message. If you want this Honda bike, they are providing this much of discount. Please visit my shop only. Means in city have number of this type of Honda showrooms. In each area have one showroom nowadays. Honda have showroom, TVS have showroom, other showrooms. Immediately you are receiving some pop-up ads from Honda, TVS, and other Bajaj and other companies. So means these are the local vendors. So local vendors is giving ads in your mobile or your computer. Immediately you are surprising. Till now, means now I am thinking purchase one bike. That is the reason yesterday I am visiting Honda authorized showroom and Bajaj authorized showroom. How they know my details, this local person, and how they are giving add to in my computer. You are surprising. Here reason is previously you are installing one free software. That software is always monitoring what are you doing. Means which websites you are browsing and what is your personal interest, what is your personal data, and what you are storing data in your computer and or in your mobile. The total data is monitoring by this software company. If in this have any important information without your permission, they are taking that information, and that information is stored. Information is selling in open market. Here also, yesterday you are browsing Honda company website, other website, TVS, and other. Immediately, this software company is capture your browsing details and it is sell to local area. And here, actually, this company is providing that software free of cost. But this company earning money from this type of ads means always he steal your browsing details and your personal details and he sell to open market. And that market is sent some is giving some money to this company. Means here in business side, no one not do business free of cost. Means here previously we are discussing here this company is spend some lakhs of rupees for developing that software purpose, and he is giving that software to you free of cost. But he is earning money legally. Means you are accepting. Accepting means what he is saying. If you want to install my software, you give permission to access your photos, your videos, your personal details, and your contact list also. Means you are giving legally permission to this company. Means you want this application software, means this company developed application software. So when you are installing that software, the time you are accepting all terms and conditions. So now in your mobile have any important photos, without your permission, this person is taking the photos and is selling that photos in open market. Means here this company is providing that software free of cost to do, and this company is earning money from your personal data and your personal interests. This is the adware. This is the adware. Adware means here they are providing one software free of cost to you. When you are installing that software is working normally, but background another program is running. That program is steal your personal information. and it is sell that personal details in open market. Next one is malware. Here, adware. This adware installation purpose, it is asking permission. But malware is without your permission, it is installing in your computer, and it is still your what is that? Your still it is personal information. Personal information means personal data and passwords. Here, this adware is not still your passwords and your credit card details, but malware is also steal your passwords and your what is that credit card number. It is dangerous compared to this one. Here, it is store. It is steal only what you are saving in your mobile, that photos and videos and phone contact list and your browsing history. This person is taking officially, means you are accepting. When you are installing application, that time you are accepting. Officially it is taking that. But this malware is installing in your computer without your permission. Means you don't know. When it is installed, you don't know. And it is installed in your computer, and it is steal your personal data, passwords, and credit card number also. And this malware generally coming with email attachments. Sometimes unknown person sending one mail. In this, he is saying, in attachment have your favorite heroine photo. Immediately you are tempting and double click on that. That time you are seeing photo, but same time this photo background one malware, that malware is installed in your computer. So this is a one type of threat. Next one. Okay. Help, do's and reduce. Means previous topic we are discussing denial of service. Denial of service means here in previous class we are discussing, for example, this is one user and this is one server, and here third person. This person is accessing this server with the name of this user, and he is interrupting this server services. He is interrupting the server services. Here, denial of service means simple example here. For example, some e-commerce sites is giving festival offers or Friday offers. Means if you want, for example, 42-inch LED TV flash sale. It is called a flash sale. Flash sale. If you want in flash sale, that e-commerce sale, e-commerce site is saying we are selling 42-inch LED TV with 1 rupee. 1 rupee. Means this flash sale starts 12 p.m. to 12:10. 12:10 p.m. Means this flash sale only 10 minutes, 12 to 12:10 p.m. So immediately they are exiting. Means 42 inches LED branded LED TV means not just 25 to 30,000. 30,000. It is available with 1 rupee only, and it is means when you are ordered this between 12 to 12:10, that time only you are eligible for purchasing this TV with 1 rupee. So immediately in total country or worldwide, all are sitting in computers from 11:30, and he is opening this e-commerce site, and he is ready for waiting for booking this TV. So every 5 minutes they are refreshing that website. When it is this time is reached to 12:00 or 12:01, that time it is reached to 12 o'clock. That time if you try to refresh that website page, immediately you are getting some error. On screen you are seeing error, means your computer is not accessing that e-commerce server. What is the reason? Means worldwide all clients is hitting to that, means hitting over traffic, means heavy traffic, heavy load. Immediately that server is getting overburdened. That server is sometimes is not responding, sometimes it is shut down. Means that server is down. So this is the one method. But sometimes they are creating artificial traffic. Means it is called fruits. Means here now 10th or inter exams is coming, and exams is completed, and for example that student is waiting for result. So that time some persons is creating over traffic to that server. So that purpose they are using denial of service. Means here that person using only one single computer and is send on number of clicks to website continuously. Means here he is writing one program. The program main purpose means always it is send clicks. Actual users is different, but here it is send frequently number of clicks. Means here actual users, for example, 2 lakh, but it is sent number of clicks above 8 lakh. Actually, that server is there up to 3 lakh clicks only. But here you are sending 8 lakhs. Immediately that server is getting more traffic, and it is server is down. Means here we are using denial of service. Means this is one type of threat. It is used to target some servers. Means sometime we down that server, or sometimes we interrupt that communication server to clients. That purpose we are using denial of service. This is the one method. Means in this they are creating artificial traffic. Means it is called flooding. Means he is creating number of clicks by using one program. Again per second it is creating number of clicks, and the clicks sent to server. Means server is getting more traffic. That time the server is getting more per day, and it is goes to down. Server is down. This is one. Means in this DOS denial of service, we are using only one computer. Another one is distributed denial of service. In this, number of computers participate in different locations. Geographical different locations, number of computers participating, and they are creating artificial clicks, and it is creating artificial traffic to the server. That time server is getting more traffic, and it goes to down. This is another method. In this method, if here have an expert in network engineering, immediately find out this artificial clicks is coming from which computer. Immediately disconnecting to this communication is possible. But here in this DDoS, we are getting this artificial clicks from different computers from different locations. That time this network engineer cannot stop this type of situation. Means one computer means easily finding. But here, number of computers is participating and it is creating artificial traffic. Means it is creating floats. So that time he is not controlling. It is more creating more problem compared to this one. In this situation, we are finding this artificial clicks and this more traffic is coming from which location? Means they are finding this total number of clicks coming from only one computer. Immediately we are disconnecting that one. It's possible. But here, distributed denial of service, in this all computers locating in different places. Some computers in America, some computers in India, England, some computers in India, some computers in Russia. This all are is make a one group and they are creating artificial mix to this server. So that means these all are using one program. That program is creating number of clicks to this server. That time this server is getting more traffic, and that time it is not responding properly. Sometimes it is also goes to down. This is called DDoS, denial of services. Next one is phishing. In this phishing, and here now I am inserting some virus or some purposely designed program to one computer. Here one computer. How to I am inserting that program? If I am send that program individually, immediately here antivirus or firewall is detecting. So how to insert this program or this virus? Virus is nothing but one program. So that time when data is going from another computer to this computer, that time I am inserting my program in middle of that pockets. Means I am inserting this program in the middle of the data. That time my data also goes with that one. That time this computer is not suspecting. For example, if I am send this program as a mail or a mail attachment, immediately this computer is detecting this mail or this data is coming from unknown person. But here, this is one computer. This computer means user one. User one. This is user two. User two. This user two know this user one is a trusted person. This user one knows this user two is trusted person. Now this user one is send one mail or some data from here to here. That time I am fishing my data into middle of this pockets. That time my data also transferred with this data and it is entered into this computer. When it is entering into this computer, automatically this program is executing and it is doing some, means it is stealing some information, and which purpose I am creating this program, it is doing that work. It is called phishing. Another one is rootkit. Rootkit is collection of tools. It is the collection of tools, and here in this have tools means in this have tools means virus and remote access and some other tools is available. When they are implementing rootkit, that time it is taking your computer, means your computer is accessing remotely with admin level. Admin level means when they are using this rootkit thread, that time your network or your computer is remotely accessing that hacker with admin level, and he do any changes in your network and he is accessing anything. This one here means here how they are implementing rootkit means, for example, if we are installing any software, that time this rootkit is coming with attachment of that software, and automatically it is installed in your computer. It is already installed, but it is not activated. When hacker is activating this rootkit, that time it is doing some work. Hence, it is installing, but immediately it is not showing any effect. When that hacker is activating this rootkit, that time only your total network remotely goes to that hacker hands. Now that hacker is stealing your data. Sometimes it is destroying your data. Sometimes it is damaging your total entire network. And sometimes it is demanding some money. If you want your data safely, you pay something. Means what is the main purpose? Hacker means he is expecting something from you. If you are paying, okay. Otherwise, he is copying your data and he sells that data in open market. Means this is one company. That company is a customer support company. Customer support company. In this have all customer details. If that person sell this customer details to other company or open market, that time he is earning money. But in same time, this customer support company total is collapsed. Means this customer is complaining on the company, that immediately court is seizing this company. Means company main aim to it is providing security to clients personal information. For example, this is a bank, one international bank, HDFC or ICICI bank. In this bank have number of customers. Every customer is saves some money, some crores of rupees. If that information coming outside, it is very effective to the client. That time our income tax officer asking why you are earning this much of money, some crores of money. You are doing one small job, one listed officer per month, how you are earning 80,000 rupees. But you are saving in your account approximately 30 crores. But your service, you are joining in this job, and now you are you have only 10 years job experience. Within 10 years, how you are earning this 30 crore money? You give explanation. They are asking. So it is very effective to that client. Means here the bank is providing security to clients. If this hacker is accessing this bank server, that time they steal that all clients details. Client, how much this client is deposited in this bank, how many accounts he is maintaining, and every detail is available in server. If hacker is hacking by using this rootkit, that time he is giving one offer to this company MD, means that bank chairman. Now I have your company total entire, means your bank total entire details. If you pay something money, means I am giving the total data. Again, otherwise I am selling this details to open market. Means here rootkit means in this have collection of tools. In this have virus and spam, everything is available. When you are downloading one trusted software, it is come with that software, trusted software with attachment, and it is without your permission, it is installing, and it is waiting for permission from hacker. When hacker is activating this rootkit, that time it is activated and it is still, and that time when it is activated, total your server or your network remotely goes to hacker hands. Hacker hands means remotely. Means it is administration level hacking, administration level threats. Previously, what we are discussing, it is affected to data and it is still passwords. Which data is available in that machine only, that details they are stealing. But it is admin level hacking, means total entire network, how many servers are available, how many personal computers are available, everything goes on the hacker hands. It is dangerous. This is one type of threat. It is very dangerous compared to other threats. Okay. Another one is SQL injection. SQL injection. Nowadays, all web pages is stored in servers. So there means that servers also SQL servers, structured query language. Nowadays, this web servers using this language, and they are using SQL injection. They are inserting some threads, some malwares into that server, and they destroying the data, internal data. Sometimes they are modifying the data. Sometimes uh, they add extra data. Means they are doing modifications in that web page. That purpose they are using SQL injection. It is server level threat also. This is also server level threat. Now these are the threats. How we are protect our network from these other type of threats? Means threats have number of more is available. These are the main threats. Now we have one network. How to we protect our network? Which devices is called network security devices? These are the network security threats. Now network security devices. Which devices is called network security devices? In this network security devices, first one is called firewall, and second one is called proxy server, and third one is called antivirus. Only these three are the network security devices. In this, these two are the hardware, and this is the software. Means this firewall is available in hardware mode and software mode also. This proxy server means we are creating one server as a proxy server. Here, first one we are discussing about firewall. Means we are thinking, previously we are thinking, we are using L2 switch, L3 switch, and router. These are not the network devices. They cannot protect your data and your network. Means they are only following some protocols, and they are changing the data, your data as per that protocol, and it is transmitting source to destination. What is the difference between L2 switch? What is the difference between L2 switch and L3 switch? And which purpose we are using router? Router we are discussing in previous classes. But many person thinking this L3 switch we are using for security purpose. It is wrong. Actually, here L2 switch is maintaining MAC address, but this L3 switch is maintaining MAC, IP, and it is also have capability routing. Previously, we are discussing router only have routing facility, but nowadays L3 advanced switches also have routing capability. So this is the difference between L2 and L3. L3 switch main facility means main feature is it is also have capability routing facility is available. But these are the network devices. These are not a network security devices. Network security devices means only these three only network security devices. First one is the firewall, second one is the proxy server, third one is the antivirus. Here, first we are discussing firewall. For example, this is your LAN, means your local network, or this is your network, and this is LAN. LAN means internet. This is secure network. Means this is your local personal office. This is LAN. Now you are protecting your secure network from unsecure person. LAN means internet. Internet means unsecure. How to protect your secure network from unsecure WAN? So here, if we are using in between, we are using one firewall. This firewall is isolating your secure network from unsecure internet. Means here, each data flowing from here to here and from here to here, that time this firewall is filtering the data in bitwise or pocket wise. Means if any data coming from this unsecured network, that time it is filtering that data in bitwise or pocket wise as per your instructions. It is filtering. Means here it is used to isolating your secure network from unsecured networks. This is a firewall. It is playing main key role in network firewall. Firewall is two types: hardware and software. Means you don't have much more money. That time we are installing firewall software in our server or in our computer.
Sir?
We have money, madam.
Sir, it's actually 12:10. I'll have to log on to another class.
Okay, madam. Within 1 minute, I am completing this one. So I am stopping this one. Here, what is the main function of firewall? Means it is isolating the secure network from unsecure other networks. This is the firewall. It is isolating your secure network from unsecure. Madam, any questions? Hello?
No, sir, not yet. Nobody's. Okay, Janam has a question. Yes, go ahead. We'll put one question today.
Okay, madam, next class we are discussing that questions.
Janam, I've unmuted you already. Please go ahead and ask your question.
Hello, sir.
Tell me.
Sir, every application does not ask for the photo access and other data access and other personal data access. When we are downloading from the Google Play Store, every free software does not ask this kind of information. So when we are downloading 3 MB software, so here I would like to know what is the flow of money from customer to that software owner.
Means here money is not flowing from customer to that software owner. That money is flowing from outside market, open market. That person is sending that money to that company owner. Means here that company is steal your personal information and it is sell to open market. Actually here here some companies maintaining rules and regulations. That is the reason every time if you install that company application software, it is asking your permission. But some small companies, they are not asking your permission. If you are installing, that time it is not asking. It is not. It is all not showing that agreement also. Immediately it is installing without your permission. It is steal your personal data. Means
Okay,
this
sir.
company, trusted company, untrusted company. Trusted company means it follows rules and regulations.
Okay, sir.
Means
Okay.
taking permission from you. If you want to install my software, compulsory you accept to access that photos and videos, your personal data. It is the trusted company asking your permission. Untrusted company not asking any permission. You are installing that software without your permission. It is still your personal data.
Okay, sir. One more question, sir.
Huh.
One software engineer created one, sir, calculator, a small calculator. They uploaded that calculator on Google Play Store. And when other person, they are downloading that calculator and using that calculator, on the downloading, that person is earning something. Can you tell your experience? What is the process of that?
When you are downloading that calculator from Google Play Store,
किससे?
hello.
Yes, sir.
When you are installing that application, it is coming with one attachment. Means it is also giving some attachment. That attachment is installed in your mobile. It is work and it steals some information. You remember, no one not providing any software free of cost to you. Means some software engineers, they are developing some applications, small applications free of cost, no problem. But if you want to develop one web application or this Android application, that purpose you are taking 4 months, 8 months, 12 months. 12 months you are work on that application without money. Means how to survive your family, how to your personal expenses, how you are getting that personal expenses, what is the your motto?
Sir, my question is little bit different, sir. My question is that, sir, suppose I am a software programmer. I have created one small calculator and I have uploaded on the Google Play. And other person using that calculator and I am getting money, sir, little bit money. When they are downloading that calculator, I am getting little bit money. So what is on the basis of MB consumption? What is rate of earning money? My question is that little bit different, sir.
Number of downloads is more. That time that Google company providing that money, very small amount of money. After
Yes.
you are reaching 1 millions of downloads, 1 million millions of downloads. After you are getting little bit of money.
Okay, sir. Okay, yes, but it is very little.
Google company providing means all are is downloading. That purpose they are using Google. That time number of hits is more. That time Google is popular. That is the reason they are paying some money, like to YouTube also.
And they are providing some very small, sir. Not much, very
Yes,
small.
very small. It is not
Okay, sir.
sufficient for your expenses.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay.